Hello. How are ya? Now we gotta wait until this thing load up. We gotta check them out. Check the mic. Check the mic. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Gotta check them out. Check the mic. Check the mic. How are we doing today? You like how I did that? Snap, roll, and snap. Hi, how are you, Jess? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you feeling today? How's your day? May I ask? Give me up. Give me up. Give me up there. The airplanes are so aggravating. Ugh. Let's go. Well, my name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Okay, babies? Okay, we're making ourselves available. Okay, when I say available, I mean maybe you've been busy and you're setting some time aside to make yourself available to be with this person or be around people all together or just have some fun time. You know, sometimes we be so busy that we forget to like have some play. You know, have play as far as then going out somewhere or get some play. You feel me? But yeah, let's go. We are making ourselves available. Oh, we got a minute. Hey, how are you? Okay. Come here, bring that. Somebody says a meeting in my bedroom. That's how available you're going to be. Like I said, you've been working so much. Make yourself available. Or you making some time for this situation. Okay? So, hey. Come here. Make that. So you speechless. Maybe it's the situation because it ain't no words coming out. So it could be like, it's not enough, like, what they say, what's understood don't have to be said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what's up. Maybe it's around a certain time frame. Like, don't even act like you think this person is going to have a conversation with you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you enlightened to a situation. Or maybe you're in a new phase. You're in a new genre of a swing of things. So sometimes, you know, when we get into that mindset, we try to think of the person thinking positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they're just wanting me. They're going to want me for this and this and this and not for that one little thing. But we already know. Maybe you're very, you have a seductive mindset. Or just a look about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I gotta have you. Maybe that's the energy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna change it. But maybe you looking for someone who's gonna be on the same equal page as you, which I can get that. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, it's time for us to make ourselves available a little bit more. Maybe we've been playing too hard and we're forgetting about, you know, the opportunity to, you know, have a relaxed moment. You know, relax, kick your feet back. You know what I'm saying? Get your feet massaged. You know, if you like, maybe you don't like your feet touched. Okay, I'm sorry. But maybe, you know, getting a nice back massage. Okay. Oh, oh, JG. You set a dentist appointment yet? Anyway, yeah, I ain't forget you. I ain't forget about you, baby. Maybe you doing a transformation as well. Something's gonna be very shocking as well. Okay, like something's gonna take or more. It's like maybe it's going to shock this person that you are very firm about what are your want, like your wants and your needs. Like you're very firm about it. You're releasing your past, okay? So maybe you're now making yourself available as far as in maybe somebody wants to flirt with you, or they're coming in very flirtatious. So I want you to come into a different mindset when this person comes in with a flirtatious mind. Yes, I remember you with the bad breath, baby. Don't you remember me too? You remember me because you came up on here. That's when you came over here talking shit with shit in your mouth. But hi, yes, I remember you, baby. Do you remember me? You set that dentist appointment? You took them plaques out your teeth? Oh yeah. Flatter, right? Okay. But passion. Somebody is have like really strong passion for you because you are very enlightened. You are changing in a different mindset. Okay. More is maybe you're elevating. Maybe they was when you first started talking to them, or you wasn't available at the time. You wasn't emotional available. You were working. You were focused on getting your money together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're trying to be nice now. Because, yeah. Anyway, so, let's see. Transformation, butterfly, springtime as well. You know, maybe somebody wants to, you know, because a butterfly turns into something very beautiful, but at the beginning it's a little bit ugly. So maybe when you met this person, they were in that ugly stage. You get what I'm saying? Like things wasn't, they were still in the caterpillar stage. Everything wasn't flowing the way they wanted to. Their money wasn't the way they wanted to. Maybe they wanted to, yeah, I forgive you, of course. Ain't no grudge hold over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just have some, you know, have some respect. We have respect over here, boo. But, maybe the transformation in the situation was like you maybe this person was the runner because they were running because they were still in the caterpillar stage. They wasn't in a butterfly energy. Okay, so now they're in a butterfly energy. Like they, you know, maybe they got their car together. Their car is not in the shop anymore. You know, they're able to take you out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Or they're able to let you go to their place and not just go to your place. You know, it's that type of energy. Or maybe they have enough money to take you on a date. You know, some women, we so big on thank you, but you know, some women, we're really big on all this date. But let's be honest, just like you gotta pay a bill, these men gotta pay a bill too, especially if you want a man that's taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be mindful of how you handle these men as well, because you could create a runner. All right, maybe and it could be just you. You know, you could have just changed your mindset. Maybe you were in an energy where, you know, I'm on my own. You know what I'm saying? I got my own thing going on. So you put somebody at a high scale, and it's okay for you to have that, you know. But like my shirt say, be real, not perfect. Okay, be real, not perfect at the end of the day. Okay, so no matter what it is, as long as that person is being real with you, being 100 with you, you don't have to feel like you're second guessing that person. You know what I'm saying? That's as perfect as it can be. You get what I'm saying? That's all you need. Like, maybe this is that transformation. Like you said, like we're getting into the energy of like, like I like that. Looking at the bottom, it's like the key in your hand. Like you're going to realize that you hold the key. You hold the key. And the thing is, what holds the key is making sure you recognize everybody that's being real with you. You don't got to be perfect, because no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's just nature. No one's perfect. Somebody, no matter what, something's going to be a flaw. Now, I'm too loyal. I like that. Okay, so here you go. Because sometimes people can get I'm getting that mindset of like, well, nobody's perfect, but guess what? Everybody can be loyal. And you know what your right and you know what your wrong is doing. So you know your limits, you know your boundaries. So when it comes down to when you get into energies of finding out who is real and who is perfect, make sure you deal with people who can control their self-control as well. Because some people can say, oh, I'm loyal, You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody's gonna, that's an easy word people throw around, is saying that they're loyal, and I get that, right? But as quick as you say I'm loyal, I'm gonna say I'm a loyal too. You get what I'm saying? But then we start moving around each other, and you realize I'm not a loyal person to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize who, everybody can be loyal, but are they loyal to you? You got to make sure that is like your number key. Like, that's the key thing you should tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's okay for everybody to not be perfect around you. And it's okay for people not to be real around you. And you want people to show who they are. So you know who need, let me keep my distance or stuff like that. Okay. Because this is that energy. I love that runner card along with the butterfly energy. So it's like that transformation. I'm recognizing who is in that element of change. You get what I'm saying? I'm recognizing who is actually coming to me. Maybe you're changing your dating field as well. Maybe you used to like teddy bears, you used to like some, them hefty man. Now you like a skinny. Maybe you like a hefty woman. Now you like a skinny woman. Or maybe you like the skinny woman. Now you like a hefty woman. Or you like a thick and, she a little thick, but she going to the gym. You get what I'm saying? It could be things like that. Because you got some women out here that's in the gym and they get thick. Okay? BBL wear. Okay? Maybe you're going to date someone that's in that energy, right? Where like, maybe they're very soft-spoken, but when you get to them, they're very firm, because like a teddy bear energy, seductive. I like that as well. So this person is going to turn you on everywhere possible. It's more like, I like you outside of the bedroom and I like you inside the bedroom. And that's very good for complimenting, right? Because it's very rare that we can get all of it in a basket. It's always something, it's always something. But I feel like because you changing your mindset, because you're changing in this energy, like it's, you're accepting people that are not going to be real with you, and you got to be okay with that. And you're going to accept people that are going to sit there and show you some shadiness. I'm cool with that. I'm happy that you're showing that, and I'm happy that you're showing the love. And people are going to say, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. But what are you doing with that love? Are you showing it? Love is not just a word, it's an action. You know what I'm saying? How are you showing that? You know what I'm saying? Not saying, are you going to pick up my phone every time? Because no, I don't need you to do that. But are you going to honor that I did call you? Are you going to wait an hour, 2 hours? Or if you're going to text me and say, hey, babe, I see your text, but I'm busy right now. It's stuff like that. Communication is an honor of love. You know what I'm saying? If you love me enough, you'll communicate with me, because you don't want me to think any type of way. No different than I wouldn't want you to think any type of way. Okay? It says, I want someone who wants me for me. Yes. And not for the streets. And that's correct. You don't want nobody that wants the streets, because streets get you fleas, streets get you two calls from the clinic. You feel me? Streets get your pH balance off. And even for our men, you have a pH too. I don't know why they don't talk about it a lot, but men have a pH too, baby. Trust and believe. I got brothers. Trust and believe. They communicate with me, bro. Yeah. So it's just more of a situation. It's an equal give and take. You don't, maybe this is the person. I feel like this is going to be an equal situation. Like it's a chase and runner energy. I'm trying to my best not to show the cards, because sometimes it get but it's like it's matching energy. Like, I'm gonna chase you, I'm gonna run after you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna match each other energy. Like I said before, it's more like, hey, I seen your call, babe. I'm a little busy right now, but I'm gonna hit you back. That's chaser runner energy. I'm responding to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's in this energy that they're gonna let you know that you are the only one. You're the only passion that I have. Like, where are you getting this from? You're the only thing that's gonna be my flame. You are the lighter. What do you mean? Am I the flame? Baby, you're the lighter that makes the flame. So why are you asking me, are you the flame? You got to create that flame. I am a inspired rapper, and the things that move slow for me, because I give the streets up and move. I like that. But here you go. Okay. And I like how I'm glad that you're talking about something like that as well. Changes, like I said about the caterpillar. You get what I'm saying? The caterpillar stage was your street stage. You get what I'm saying? But this butterfly stage is the knowledge that you learned out of it. No different than I had. Baby, I got some stories. But you won't see that. You get what I'm saying? The best thing is, as long as you don't see my, like, the creator, like, for example, when you see a picture, you see an artist that drew a beautiful picture. You never seen how much they done erased it. You don't know how many times they had to recreate the thing. You just remember the biggest picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, create your rap in a situation, create your words in the midst of transformation. It's a lot of people out here that's going through what you already there. You already there. You're already at the finish line, which is out the streets that people are trying to get to. You know how many people are still in the streets just trying to get out the streets, which I never understood that shit. But because it's no different than, like, if you want to stop smoking, you got to stop smoking. Trust me. If you got to start drinking, you got to start drinking. But some days you're going to get that urge, like, man, I can't keep waking up every morning going to this. You know what I'm saying? So right now, when it comes down to you saying, like, things are moving slow, it's not moving slow. No different than, look how, for example, I was reading about the transformation of a caterpillar to a butterfly, right? A caterpillar be still here. Then the caterpillar goes away from spring to summer. I believe so. And then by summertime, it blossoms. Or by winter to spring, it's something like that. It's a season that the caterpillar is gone. So that's your season. Your season. And guess what? The caterpillar is in a cocoon. You know what I'm saying? It's closed in. This is your moment to be caged in. Get your words together. You might need to go clear your head. Go outside. It's the reason why people are not around you at this certain time as well. But I don't know why I gotta tell you that. But for real. But no, I love the transformation when it comes down to it. You're not moving slow. You're just cutting out shit. You know what I'm saying? No different than when you cut a tree, right? When you cutting a tree slowly. If you cut the tree slowly, it's going to be a perfect clean cut and it's going to fall perfectly. But no, like those TV, don't they got like Olympics or a TV show that where you can see people cutting a tree or something like that? It's just like that. Think about life like that. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for you to become this street thug, get this mindset. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to play with you. You feel me? I'm a bust ahead. It took a lot for you to get there. So it's going to take a lot for you to get out of it. If you get what I'm saying. Like, it takes a lot to build an empire, and it takes a lot to build an empire down. It's going to be same people that's you're sitting here trying to build your empire. It's going to be the same amount of time people over there plotting to build it back down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like an elevation. So yeah, it's going to might feel slow, but it's just a season for you to grow into this caterpillar. You just got to, you're the caterpillar that goes into a butterfly. I do apologize. We're not going Benjamin Button in that way. But yeah. Yes, there go Matthews. You got this. And then look, Matthews, I'm thinking about when you say drive slow, and then he talking about slow. It's okay to be a slow pace. It's okay to cruise. It's okay to heal. It's the reason why slow, like, it takes time. You don't want to rush something. You get what I'm saying? That cooked food that rushes fast, right? That cooked food that be rushing fast, it don't taste good. You can tell when somebody, really quick with making your food. It just don't taste good. I can taste all the energy of you. I pissed you off when I made my order. You get what I'm saying? Like, where's my lettuce? Where's the tomato? It be like that. You don't want that. You don't want that. It's good to have a slow cook. Slow cook makes it tender. You know what I'm saying? Makes it fall off the bone. You want to be the energy that fall off the bone where nobody can, like, ooh, I can't even touch you. You can't, because I'm so tender. You know what I'm saying? Tender is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of your, like, just a storyline. Making yourself available. Okay? Like, we can go into a hermit mode so, like, in the clutter where we feel as though it's slow pace. But sometimes it's slow pace because we're not making ourselves available. When we start making ourselves available and busy, we start realizing, dang, I'm busy. Dang, I got to put an alarm for myself. Dang, I got to get a calendar. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to, like, let me check my schedule. It's stuff like that. Like, when you start making yourself available to a situation, trust and believe. Let's see. Let's go into, our emotions. Because yeah, I feel like especially when we go in, oh, I hate it too, trust and believe. When I talk about it, I promise you I'm with you with it. I'm with it with you. Okay, we're holding each other hand. This is a tribe. Okay. But no, I'm don't hold on, I'm still a man bag. But serious. Okay. Yes, I feel all this masculinity. This is very heavy. Yeah, making me bring out my Devin. Just playing. Just playing. That's like my inner. Because people say I'm strong. I don't be trying to be. Fear. We got fear going in the energy. Or I just feel like it's not more of a, or it's fear of failure. You know, because like I said, when you're so accustomed to something, it, just like how it took a minute for you to get there, it has to take a minute for you to get out of the situation. Okay? Shadow work. Yeah, your fear of the shadow work. Your fear of like, dang, if I go this way, if I be different from everybody, is it gonna like, is it gonna be friction? Is people not gonna like me? Baby, don't worry about them. You worry about, as long as you keep worrying about who you are, and if you feel good about how you moving, you know what I'm saying? Because especially when you get in a masculine level, you gotta be different, baby. I'm so sorry. You can't be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I want, especially my masculine, I wanted to be where them women come in, they're feeling like you are the tender, like the tenderoni. There you go. That's that word that back down south we say, that tenderoni. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be that masculinity that's so tender. You know what I'm saying? When they talk to you, it's like, ooh, tell me more. Like, you know, it's that energy of maybe maybe you're having a fear of like, dang, when I get here, you know, when I get into an elevation where like I'm learning more about my inner self, I'm learning about this new world of me. You feel me? Not the old world. The old world has had me caught up. The old world, I had record. You know what I'm saying? The old world had me caught up with the government. But this new world is going to make me get out of that. The new world going to make me like, I don't like how this food tastes. I should have cooked last night. Or I should cook tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, new world gonna be like you looking through the food and be like, dang, there's nothing that I want. But you want something and then you end up cooking exactly what you seen, but it's something different about how you cook it because it's within you. It's something that you desire. It's something about, when your grandma would say oh, grandma, you put your foot in it and stuff, because when she put the love, because she's like, I'm so excited, my family's about to eat this. It's a whole different thing from you getting food from other people and they angry, they didn't even want to come to work today, and now you about to eat that, and now you're gonna wonder why you so angry and you tired. You talking about, oh, I got the itis. No, you got the itis from that last hoe that done made that burger for you, and she didn't want to come to work because she actually wanted to go party with her friends. And her mama said she was going to sit there and watch them kids for her too. And that's very rare. For real. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But no, let's put that music to work, baby. Okay? Let's put that music to work. I feel like it's in the fear of like, when we in that transformation, it's like, am I going to lose my friends? Yes, you are. You are going to lose. You're going to lose. You might lose all of them. You might not lose quite a bit. You might have distance with some of them. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that are kind of distant, them the ones that's going to pick up here and there and hit up. Now, be mindful of those, because you got some that's going to be just paying attention to your, how you move about things. You get what I'm saying? Just being nosy. And then you got some that's really trying to figure out, like, are you doing good? Because what you're doing, I want to do, but I'm a little worried, And just like your fear, you have fear, they got fear. A millionaire, before they became a billionaire, they had fear too. You know what I'm saying? Even Bill Gates, he had fear too. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sense of the first fear is nothing within like is nothing when it comes down to divine mindset. Fear is nowhere in the definition of divine. That is more of the, the devil work, the spiritual work. That's gonna keep you in the cage. That's gonna make you feel as though you're sit there and be the chickens. You get what I'm saying? The chicken that's still plucking at the ground when you got the whole, you over there, you an eagle. Why you on that ground? You know what I'm saying? You know how when you had your mama gave you some new clothes and stuff, and she like, get up off that ground. That's the type of energy that I got right here. It's that fear. Like, get up off that floor. Get off that ground acting like you a chicken. You over there supposed to be an eagle. You know what I'm saying? Why are you over there messing up your beak? Why are you over there messing up your wings? Why you not using your wings? You know what I'm saying? It's that type. Don't go too far from not going into that music. You don't want to lose yourself. Maybe that's you got so much fear of losing yourself and getting your vibe that you are gonna lose yourself. You know how when you focus on the test so much that you end up like forgetting all the damn questions because you were so stuck on getting the test correct, and all you had to do was just go in there because you got it. Okay. And then you got, he said, let me make this right. So maybe someone, manic. So anxiety is creaking in. Maybe something's going to suddenly pop up where, here you go. So, like I said, making yourself available. This could be a situation where something's going to pop up where your anxiety is going to kick in, where you have to make yourself available to maybe talk to someone, okay? Or it could be a situation where this person is needing your conversation, needing your words, needing your talk. Like, I just need someone to talk to. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I just want to have somebody to talk to, you know? Yes. Let me make this right. Slow down. Look at that. Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Don't turn around. Yes. So, here you go. Maybe you having a lot of anxiety. When you start kicking in with the anxiety and it's like overpowering and all the stuff like that. Yeah, it's here now. Slow it down. Yes. So, when you're going into that, trauma equals fear, and I feel it is. You have fear because of your past. You have fear because those moments that you decided you want to take a jump into, I wanted to do this new adventure. I wanted to do this new career, and you started talking to the chickens. You know what I'm saying? You started talking to the chickens, and the chickens end up causing the trauma. The chickens started stabbing you. The chickens started making you feel as though you couldn't do it. And the chickens is the already ones that got the fear. Chickens are the ones that got the wings and ain't even trying to fly. Never even tried to fly. Have you ever heard a chicken try to fly? I mean, you got a wing. You didn't even try to fly. You didn't even try. And you some good ass wings. Put some barbecue on you. You feel me? You know good ass wings. What you mean you couldn't fly? But you a whole ego and you over there talking to the chicken. Stay in your lane. You know how they say, stay in your lane. Okay? So I'm feeling you've been talking to a whole bunch of chickens so much that you done created all this fear. And the whole time they over there jealous of you. Okay? On and on. Okay? Something could be repeatedly. Optimistic. Manic. I want you, and I'm telling you this, be optimistic. When you start getting into fear and, anxiety and stuff, it could be you're around too many chickens and you're getting a hold of their energy and you're not getting into your right energy. So maybe you need to get your distance, you get what I'm saying? And go into this optimistic. Maybe you need to get the sun to touch up on your body. Okay? The sun. Get out there in the sun. What Mono say? She said, get out in the sun, touch some grass, shake some ass or something. Shaking some ass ain't nothing but shaking that root chakra. Okay? For my men, do y'all little dance. Y'all know how y'all do your little swing dance. Swing that, do that. I don't know. Maybe y'all like to, never mind. Y'all like to play in the, maybe y'all like to play in the shower. Y'all like, okay, like I said, I got a lot of men in here too. But the men like to play with their, maybe I like to jump on, like make it jump or something like that. Okay. Anyway, look, and then we got a whole snake. Don't play with me. And then you got a little peach fudge down there too. But you're a snake. You got a little snake. Could have four. It says fed up. But you got the 4-eye situation. Maybe you're needing to see something a little bit, see something in two lens. See this two different ways. Okay, maybe that's the reason why you need to slow down. Maybe when you're you're too fast or you're moving too quick, you can't see exactly what's going on. But how sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to take the highway. I'm gonna take the back streets because I want to just see things. I want to take the scenic route because I want to see things. Okay, it could be like that. You said I like a clean shave. Well, somebody have a little peach fudge or it's growing. It wasn't too. You see, it had a little. It wasn't too. It wasn't too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Clean is kind of too much for me. But at the same, and here you go. Okay, it came out. You see, I shuffled. Okay, so yeah, it's like a little bit. Okay, it's like a little bit. Or maybe you just did it. Maybe you did it 3 weeks ago. You just shaved 3 weeks ago or 3 days ago. Yeah. Or yeah, and then you got joy. Renewal. Okay, here we go. So maybe someone wants to come back. Maybe you haven't been. This is for my fellas, okay? Somebody wants that snake, okay? But they want you to protect your feelings, fellas, because they just want the girl that want to come in. They just want that snake, okay? They just want that snake or your tongue, because you see the snake got the tongue out. You got good game. You be having her flowing, overflowing, okay? Okay, she got ambition. She said you make her feel optimistic. Optimus Prime. Glowing. Okay, be careful. Oh shit. Yeah, be careful. Glowing mean pregnant. Oh yeah, you gave her that snake, all right. You gave her that snake and that slime and that venom. You gave him that venom. That venom. Now you over there worried, probably stressed the hell out. Yeah, somebody crying, or maybe someone is in sorrow. Okay, I want you to be optimistic about it. Okay, somebody said, "Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today." So, okay, somebody is about to be very optimistic. Like, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm about to give her the snake, or I'm about to go ask him for that snake. What they say, call that man for the horse. Call that man about the horse. Something like that in that line. It says, I like what makes my woman happy. And you should let your woman make sure you happy too, though. Okay? Vice versa. It's vice versa. And that's coming from a woman's mouth. Okay? Vice versa. Because but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you that women gonna be mad. But they do say that we supposed to find a man that is like head over here for us. When we there, we in there, okay? Just like Sierra, you get what I'm saying? Who else? You got the ones that the men are like, they in there. They don't give a fuck what she look like, Talking about she dressed naked. That's my hoe. Is that your hoe too? That's my hoe though. It could be that type. Or that's my woman. That's my lady. Ooh, somebody saving up. Or you saving for a dryer? You saving up for a dryer? Or you're saving up for appliance. You're getting an appliance for your house. Okay? Or you need a maintenance man. Okay? I wonder, do the maintenance man, do they like be extra cost when the maintenance mans come out there? I don't know. I never been through the rental part. But I just wonder, when you have maintenance, do you gotta pay extra? Somebody's looking at something, or maybe you need to reflect on your bills or something like that. Hammer, trying to work on something. Maybe you're trying to buy something big, like a big purchase in your home. Or maybe in your washing area. Maybe you just got a new place and you want a new, how you get a new place. It's like, I'm gonna leave this appliance here. No, you better keep that goddamn appliance. Just wait. Keep your appliance, honey. If you can take the appliance, get your appliance. You can get that later. Maybe you need to save up a little bit. Reflect. You know, maybe you need to sit down in the mirror and talk to yourself before you just sit here and just say, oh, you know, big baller, shot caller. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think we talked about this before. We moving smart. Okay? Cause somebody needs a maid, or they need to clean up. Or maybe you need to put yourself on a timer on cleaning up. You be like, dang, I need to get my house clean. Or dang, put yourself on the timer. Maybe somebody has like ADHD. So like when you clean up, every room in your house is gonna be dirty, but the house is gonna get clean eventually. Like 2 days or something. But it's something like that. Someone said, do you ever cross a mind anytime? Did it was another card to fall? No, broom. Okay, so somebody needs to sweep up a situation. Or somebody is trying to sweep up, like sweep something under the rug, because you got the broom along with the washer and then compass. So somebody is wanting you to, like, I'm trying to make my way to you, but I just want you to sweep this under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the energy that's playing anytime. Like, do I ever cross your mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand I did wrong, but can you make yourself available to me? Maybe somebody's trying to save up for to take you out somewhere. They could be a night owl, or they're gonna reach out to you at night. You said yes, Lord. ADHD. Okay, truly. Your room be like, you might clean up your laundry. Maybe you washing clothes and sweeping, clean up your vanity, checking your bank account, spending money out the bank account. Like, you got like so much stuff going on. ADHD is a killer, especially adult ADHD. I think it's more like people didn't know they had ADHD until they started becoming an adult, you know, and be like, and then they say, if you're going through this and going through this is ADHD. For real? Didn't know it. Or maybe you never got diagnosed. Your mama just thought you you know. You might have talked to your parents like, did you know I had ADHD? You know, it's like, no, baby, I just thought you were just being you. Maybe you got a cat. Your cat like to stay in your kitchen, or you be fussing with your cat. You could have a dog. Your dog like to stay in your kitchen, or you got a rule that the animal is not supposed to be in your kitchen, or that animal be in your kitchen when you least expect it. Okay, your animal is most definitely in your kitchen where you at least expect it. Okay, you might have to because the compass came out, so maybe you gotta you know how you got a camera? Maybe you gotta do a nanny camera on your whole pet. Your pet be doing crazy stuff. Yeah, you got a cat. You got a pet cat that be doing crazy stuff. You gotta put a camera on them. You gotta watch them. Look, TV, you gotta watch them. Or maybe they're very entertaining. Or I'm feeling the energy of, like, you know, maybe they're stable as well. Maybe you're seeing somebody entertainment wise. You got a dog. Yeah, you need to put your dog be in somewhere. It's a place in your house that you tell that dog not to go to. That dog goes in that spot when you when you least expect it. When you least expect it. You're gonna catch it one time. You could be going to the gym, or you need to save up. Maybe you're saving up money to do gym membership. Let me tell you something. If you got a gym in your apartment complex, why are y'all doing gym memberships? I've been very curious to ask that question. You know, people who actually got the opportunity to not pay for a gym membership, and you're already technically paying for a gym membership, you know, monthly, when you're paying, why do y'all do that? Maybe you just need to find a perfect time when people are while you washing your clothes there, work out. You got to figure out something. Rubik's Cube. Yeah, figure out something. Figure out a game plan. Put that ADHD in good hands, okay? Wash clothes. You get what I'm saying? Half of your house is cleaned up. Maybe you working out and stuff like that. Maybe you need to create a study room for yourself, or maybe you have a study room and a workout room. Okay? Or maybe you just need to have a man cave, a woman cave. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. Somewhere where you can reflect. you can get in your mindset. Make sure it's always staying clean, okay? Because I'm feeling the dryer and the broom is really clicking to me. I'm feeling like something being clean, like swept, washed, pressed. What is, like maid service, room service, hotel? You going to a hotel, maid service? Maybe the hotel got a nice gym or a nice study room or something like that. Just buy dumbbells just for cardio. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. It says home gym. Yeah, you got a home gym. That's gonna help you save up your money. That's gonna help save up money doing workouts at home and not paying for, maybe you just need a good treadmill. People say, oh, I don't like treadmills and stuff. Treadmills are really good. I be on the treadmill. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I incline it all. I be up there in the sky, okay? And then on top of that, don't walk with your hands down. Keep your hands up here or keep your hands out here, okay? Like, it helps you keep that core, because when your hands are up here, all you're going to do is suck. You're sucking in. You're going to hold all that core. So maybe that's something that you need to do. Maybe you're doing workouts in your bedroom. Pilates. Okay? Thank you. Okay? Working out. I had a bad, this morning, and I'm really always big on, oh, I got to wake up, get into my gym. This morning, I was so excited. And then when I got there, I was like, I don't feel like doing it. But I end up having to push myself. Okay? Hey, Noah, how are you? I had to really push myself to girl, you better get in that gym. Okay? Street lights. Then, okay, so you need to go to the gym or do something where everybody's sleep. Everybody's in their study hour. This is the best time for you. Or maybe the time that everything is settled. Everything's quiet. Street lights are on, up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to figure out something. Maybe I need you to figure out your Rubik's Cube. I'm really feeling that. So Rubik's Cube, what is that? Four different colors. So maybe you got 4 different things that you need to strategize that you can actually put together for yourself, okay? I taste nothing but cloves. I had I sit cloves in my straight water, and I had did my little personal cleanse, and I'm tasting all the cloves. Cloves help with your bad breath, and if you got cavities and stuff like that. I've been to the dentist recently, but they basically asked me why I'm going to the dentist. I said because it's supposed to happen. Good. Also, yesterday I got early dismissed during 6th period. Because his period. I love social studies too. Very knowledgeable. That happens. I think we were talking about that. I think we were just talking about. I think I was just saying in general, sometimes we excited to go somewhere for something special and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, I was looking at for people. I was looking at Nora's comment. So basically, you were excited. Maybe you was available. You was ready. You were making yourself available for this situation. Here go Rubik's Cube coming out again. And it's time for you to figure out some things. Some things, of course, with the Rubik's Cube, okay, at the beginning, it's going to come out perfect. Right? But then when you start figuring out things, right, the colors start mixing in. So your schedule might get kind of iffy. But if you keep working with your schedule, you know what I'm saying? If you keep working with your time, right, them colors start coming together. So I'm feeling the energy of just keep going. Okay? Just keep going. And you're going to figure it out. Everything's going to blend in perfectly. Maybe you got to I love it that you went to go get the dumbbells and stuff like that. Working out is key for the body. Your body will need it. It's not really about the weight part, losing the weight. Your body's gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna realize that. You're gonna realize that you need to clean up your house or clean up your space so that you can see different things. Okay. I know you were saying that basically Hold up. You said you had early dismissal and you didn't plan on it. Something unexpected. You was expecting basically to have fun in your class period and something changed. But what did you do with that time though? I think that's the main question. You know, sometimes we wish something could have went that way, but then all of a sudden something put us on pause. Something removed ourselves from a situation, you know, but what did you do with that time? Yes. See you next time, love. Thank you for joining. You said, I don't know. I had to learn. So, at least you did something. It's not like you were just sitting there like a little ant on a log. So that's a good thing. Sometimes, maybe it was a reason for you. Maybe somebody's in their bedroom studying. Maybe your homework or your studies getting a little bit complex. Maybe studying starting to be a little complex for you and stuff. But if you keep going, maybe you got to figure out a strategy. Okay? Or maybe you strategizing a situation. So something's taking place in your bedroom. Maybe around like 4. Something's gonna fall somewhere like around 4 or something. Thank you. I know you in here, so if you vibe with me, I know that you down to earth too. Cause down to earth people stay with down to earth people. Let's pull some last ones and we're gonna wrap it up. I know you see it. It's all in my head. I'm thinking about it over and over again. It says, yes, you can. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you learn. I like that. That's kind of going with the, kind of piggybacking off of the energy of, like you were saying, you was prepared for a win. But guess what? It ended up being a learning bracket for you. Okay? But yes, you can do it. Okay? Maybe it's more like you can make it to the top. Maybe you just got to study. Maybe you got to sit down for a minute and go into the Alice in Wonderland. Sit under that tree and read and get lost in the sauce. You get what I'm saying? But eventually you're going to find it back home. Like, what's her name? Dorothy. You know? I'm feeling Dorothy. Wizard of Oz. The Yellow Brick Road. What was that? The brain, the heart, the courage. Courage was going with the strength, right? I think. But yeah. Maybe you overthinking the situation. And it hurts so bad. Or, okay, so here you go. Going back to the basically making... Oh, shit. Something... I'm sorry. Excuse my language. That thing just fell out of nowhere. So, like... Okay, you know, I'm not going to pick it up. But, like, the tower had fell. Someone's going to be taking a picture of you. I see dumbbells on the floor, too. I want to pick it up so you know I'm not lying. But, yeah, you got a camera. Let me see. You got, I think that's the card of original escape or escape originality. We talked about that earlier. Was basically, it's okay for us to step out of our norm, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, I am. People say I used to have that New York accent, but no, it's not. I'm most definitely country bumpkin, but I'm from North Carolina. North Carolina girl. I'm a Cali girl. A Cali girl. I'm from New Orleans. Y'all can cook. I'm hungry now. I love me some good seasoning food, okay? Like that. Oh my God. I be watching, what's that, that guy, he's a, white guy. He be throwing down, okay? Like, I forgot his name. But what they call them Creole? I know you can. You ain't got to tell me. The moment you tell me you from New Orleans, I know you could cook. If not, what's up? I'm gonna be asking about your ancestors, why they didn't teach you how to cook. Okay? Creole, yes, Creole food. Oh my. Jamaican food too. Jamaican food. What else? Mexican food. I can get with a Mexican. It depends. It depends. Cause an American Mexican food, I don't like it. You could tell. I don't like it. Like I tell people, if I have to talk to talk to you in your language, I know it's good. Haitian food, yes. Now Haitian food put me on my ass because them spices be like, God, with the water, give me some milk. Where the bread at? Now the Haitian food can really get me like, ooh, Lord. My mother showed me good. Clap it up for mama. Clap it up for mama. Okay? Cause let me tell you something. In North Carolina, is you got the men over here looking for the women that know how to cook because their mama told them to get out the kitchen. No. You better get in this kitchen and learn. Oh, you like that, huh? Yes. Women love a man that know how to cook. Cook, suck toes, massage them. You know, get me in right there at that back. Right there. You feel me? Like, Same, vice versa, But I'm just saying, we like to get our back rub too, y'all. Yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of cars on the floor, y'all. And oh, you like that, huh? It says you impress me. Oh, you like that, huh? That's what they like. I'm a great lover. I hope so. New Orleans. And y'all good with the calling me spiritual. Y'all spiritual, okay? Y'all grew up from the roots, the rooty to the tootie. That's the first thing y'all that's the first custom thing y'all learned. Was how to fuck up somebody with some. Okay, get well soon. Here you go. So, like I said, it could be a pause on the situation, because this is complimenting the situation of saying sometimes your win could be sometimes your learning stages, and it's saying get well soon. So, recovery. Okay, we're in a recovery stage. We had to take a pause. Yeah, we took a pause. It's okay. It's okay. We took a pause. It's okay. But you rock. You got this. You get what I'm saying? You're still stable. Because it could be worse. But it's not, That's what they like. You're moving mountains. Okay? And that's complimenting the rock. You a rock. I like that. Not only are you a rock, but you a big ass rock. You a mountain. Because that's a big ass rock. Try to move it. You know what I'm saying? Try to move that mountain if you want to. I'm feeling like you ain't Usher. Like moving mountains. You ain't Usher. Maybe somebody trying to usher you in. You ain't Usher, baby. Okay? Somebody trying to come in. Maybe somebody trying to come in feeling solid. Maybe feeling like I'm the mountain. I'm your rock. Okay? That's good though. I hope so. This is a community. But yeah. That's good that you're feeling my energy though. Hope it's welcoming. It's chilled. Okay? It says count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. I love that. Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. Count your accomplishments. Count the trophies. Count the wins, not the things that you learn. You know what I'm saying? Count your yeah, I can get that you had a red flag situation. But what did you get out of that red flag situation? I know you got a good date out of it. I know you had some good food. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you felt like you went everywhere. Passport type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person took you to get Haitian food, Creole food. Maybe this person can do all these things where it was like a passport situation. Y'all are living it up. You feel me? Or this is you, like you're living it up. It's like, don't just keep dwelling on all the down or the thunderstorm. I love thunderstorm, so I'm gonna love the thunderstorm and the rainbow. Okay, maybe you're honoring both. You're honoring your flaws and your wins. You're learning and understanding the reason why you had to learn a certain thing, and you're like, okay, I'm cool with it. Like, it's a reason. Like, you know how some people say, what do you regret? I don't and them old people say, I don't regret a thing. Yes, I am single. You know, they say you know how people say, do you regret anything? And them older people that's wise say, I don't even regret a thing. Yeah. It says you look nice today. You're recovering. Dream catcher energy. So maybe you're gonna have a good dream. Okay. Pineapple express. Dropped off the spot in the morning time. Baby, what you talking about? But I like, I seen it, but I'm fucking with it. You follow me because you like comic books? Because I like comic books. I used to be a comic book head. Most definitely. Yeah. You won't even know. I like to watch anime stuff. Catch me. I like cartoons. I like superhero movies. I'm like into that. I like to be called Wonder Woman. Hot girl. That's up my alley. Okay. It says thank you for setting a good example. And because you're solid. So maybe people are watching you. Okay. Competition, jealousy. People are watching you. You are very solid. You're standing firm on what you know. You say what you say, you mean what you say. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody's trying to hit a peak with you, trying to hit you at your height, reach you at your top, Photoshop. So maybe somebody's screenshotting or sharing your page. Okay, somebody could be in between homes or in between jobs. Sorry, maybe somebody is in between homes, but in between jobs. Okay. For okay. Don't hit me when I got time. No. Okay. But okay, let's see. It says you are like a best friend to me. So maybe your friend, maybe you had a friend, maybe your friend is in between jobs. Your friend just lost their job. So maybe they're this person that's in recovery. So maybe you're this person that you're going to have to keep them. You might have to be their rock. Okay. You might have to be their mountain. Okay. You might have to help them set a good example. Okay. It's that type of energy. Maybe you have to motivate them. You know, maybe you got to catch their, because a dream catcher is catching all the bad, the negative energy. Okay. Where Nora at? Look, hopefully Nora in the building, because this Michael Jackson for her. All right. But, yeah. But it's more like maybe you need to you're going to have to convince your friend, or you're going to have to motivate your friend in the situation. Maybe something's going to take place where they might send you something, maybe a screenshot. Okay. Maybe someone's going to, I have a dream catcher tattoo on my elbow. Okay. So, yeah. So here you go. This could be you. Okay. Or this could be you that's in this recovery stage. I want you to stop focusing on what you learn. Focus on, your wins. Focus on count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. It's like keep yourself in. You have to keep yourself motivated. Okay? Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Michael saying it. Don't stop till you get enough. Okay? So it's like, keep going. Okay? Don't stop till you get enough. Are you done? Are you full? You not? keep going then. So it could be that energy, okay? So maybe you do have to, get well soon. So maybe you had to get out of recovery. You know what I'm saying? Recovery stage, more of like a job loss. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a situation where somebody had some receipts on you, screenshots. Okay, you could be dealing with a best friend that kind of snaked you. All right, maybe your best friend is low-key in the midst of trying to build up a snake situation. Watch what you talk to, how you talk to your friend. Okay, 7th house. Maybe you live on the 7th floor, or you're the 7th building in your duplex time frame. Go to the beach. Okay. All right, or you got a number, or then we talk about hotel. Yeah, maybe your hotel room will have a number 7 in it, or you got a 7 in your house number, or this person do, or they got a 7 in their hold on, in the third number in their phone number is the number 7. This could be a female Leo. Or by Leo season, you could be dealing with a female. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She want to go on the beach. Or maybe you're going to take this female to the beach. Y'all can be taking pictures and stuff. Letting them hate, okay? Pictures always making them hate. Okay, maybe you're this person that you got in between jobs. It could be literally in between jobs. Or you got 2 jobs. You hustling. You get what I'm saying? Hustle and flow. Energy. That's why you probably setting a good example. Maybe you are the reason why people are feeling like, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Something could take place on Wednesday, Mercury, or somebody's trying to communicate with you, because on Wednesday is communication. Okay, the rule of communication. Somebody's going to speak up. Somebody wants to solve a problem with you. Okay, or maybe somebody is realizing their self-worth. Okay, studying, learning. Okay, clear quartz, purple. Somebody's favorite color could be purple, or you smirking that purple. All right, I don't think people got perk no more, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to speak something. Build up courage, because Leo, and what we talk about, Wizard of Oz as well, and the Leo the lion. Yeah. So somebody wants to build up courage. Excuse me. Sorry for that. It says pawn your stuff for money. Somebody pawning pawning stuff. Or maybe you're getting rid of stuff. Goodwill. Or they're telling you to clean. Because we did talk about that clean. Maybe you're going to be cleaning, washing, get rid of clothes. Spring cleaning. You're doing your spring. It is going to that energy. She wants to upgrade your life. Okay? Or you're wanting to upgrade this shawty's life. Alright? Okay, keep on. Also with that the female Leo, or you're dealing with a female, okay, that is very flirtatious, a people pleaser, okay, very dramatic sometimes when angry, all right, but she's a very adventurous person. She is a very successful, and she keeps motivation high, very emotional through things, even when she is tired. So somebody could be a little moody. They're only moody because they're hungry. What they say, get a sneaker. Or snicker. Sorry. Candy. I got you. I got you. Hopefully you subscribe, boo. But yeah. Yes. I hope you love it here, boos. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Until next time. Bye. Oh, yes, and thank you for my subscribers, my new subscribers, and my old ones. Keep going with me. Keep going. We learning. I'm learning a little bit more stuff. I'm a little old school, so I'm learning everything. But we're here. I like our lives, though. I like the lives because we vibing. Until next time. Bye.